Hey subscribers and sneak readers, thanks for checking out my channel. My name is Sylvia Hubbard and I'm a high suspense dark romance author of over 40 books, founder of Motown Writers Network, and blogger at howtoebook.org. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for taking the time out and checking out this channel, of course. Don't forget to take a moment right now and subscribe, and don't forget to share this channel with other people, and of course connect with me on my socials, and my blog, and of course at my website at sylviahubbard.com. Sorry. So we're continuing the Black series. I'm currently writing live on my website. I'm writing Black's Innocence, and today we're gonna just talk about why I write live books, why I decided to choose Black's Innocence to be my live book. Just my fiction writing process. A lot of people are so interested in that, and it just fascinates me because I'm just okay. I just do it. It's kind of like breathing to me at this point. It's like if I have to do it. I'm so addicted to it, to writing. And so I try to get to my story every day. But we're going to get into that. Like I said, we're doing Black's Innocence, and if you don't know what Black's Innocence is about, it's basically about where Tyler Black decides he wants to destroy everybody, get revenge against everybody who has wronged him. And unfortunately, Lauren Jansen is in his path, and he is determined to destroy her as well. Lauren, on the other hand, has saved every penny that she's ever had to become the perfect wife, to give her husband the perfect dowry, and to live the perfect life. As you can say, she saved herself from marriage, and now she doesn't understand why, since she's lived this, kind of secluded life of staying out of trouble, keeping her nose clean, doing what she had to do in life and not bothering anybody. Why is she currently suffering at Tyler Black's hands? And this has become a one big thing. If you don't know anything about the Black family series, you can always check out past videos I've made about the whole series. The Black family is a kind of dark family that I deal with, that I kind of take out a box every time I'm in that mood. And I guess I was in that mood. So why did I choose it? And if you want to find out, before I go any further, if you want to find out more about the Black series, you can always go to sylviahubbard.com, Black's Innocence, and I have, of course, the link down below. So why did I choose to write live, and a little bit about my writing process? So back in 2006, I want to say, just to be sure, I'm trying to have my notes in front of me, but back in 2006, I was kind of intimidated to write, but I wasn't really finishing work, and it was really bothering me. So I joined this erotic writing group, and I was really intimidated by the writers. I mean, they were so God, I don't do erotic like that. So then she would always have these prompts going on over and over and over, and it was like, oh, I don't know. And I decided just one. She did a wedding prompt. Somehow, somewhere, sex had to happen at the wedding, and that's when I made the first venture into mistaken identity. You can go to my website to check out more of that book. And I did it, and people just loved it, and they wanted me to keep going. It pretty much took over her writing group, and she, sent me a nice letter saying, hey, can you move this off here and put it somewhere else so other people can check it out? So I was like, hey, I'll finish the story over on my blog. And that's kind of I got into live writing. Literally, I think that weekend, she asked me on a Thursday, and I wrote from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole entire story. The only thing I got up to do was eat and go to the bathroom. Literally, I just sat in my own funk and wrote, and it was just the most amazing thing. And I was like, I really do get off on this writing, because it was instant feedback. It was great. I'll go into the details of why and what the rules are and everything. After that, I did Baby Doll Live, Boom Boom Boom, which then became Consensual. That turned into that. Red Heart was a live book. Dark Facade, Deceptive Nights, Teach Me to Love, Tanner's Devil. You guys love that one. Secrets, Lies, and Family Ties, Sins, Iniquity, Sex, Weed, His Substitute Wife, My Sister. Uh, and then I did a little bit of what's called Sextasy, but I really haven't finished that book. That's a work in progress, so we're going to get to that soon, hopefully. And all those books that I mentioned are listed on my website at sylviahubbard.com/books, or you can go to, of course, amazon.com, check the links below, to find out more about the live books. So, in the live books, what basically happens, oh, I forgot, it was Ravenous as well, and, what is it? Beautiful. Beautiful. I did Beautiful as a live book as well, so you can check those out, my recent ones. And, for readers who are new to me and who've never experienced a live book, what happens is that I go literally on the site every day and I write a chapter, and then I save it to a master document, but I'm literally writing it live, and then I go back and I do a little proofing of it so it reads well and it makes sense in the storyline. I'm keeping up with the story in my head, and I'm doing it on my master document. And basically, I'm just presenting it to the reader. Once I finish editing it, I'm sending it off. It's a little copyright statement, and go from there to digital. And people say, well, aren't you scared about somebody stealing your work or anything like that? But not really. Right now it's digitally copyrighted, and I know this isn't going to be the master. It just gets the story out, gets the readers going, and I call them my alpha readers that come in and they actually read the book, and they think they know what's going to happen, which is always funny to me. So I was trying to perfect the process of doing it live, and it's really hard to write, read as I write, for us as writers to try to set it up, to make it as easy as possible. I would love to give my readers everything for free. I love doing this so much. It doesn't matter whether I get paid or not, but I gotta get braces for my kids eventually, or glasses. They gotta see when they go to school. And now I need glasses myself, which I can barely keep up with. There's so many more reading glasses because I cannot see crap. I know, it's like, and I have a red tint on these, if you notice. I don't know if you noticed, but, and I never can keep them clean. That's going to let me know, people who wear glasses a lot, how do you keep them clean? But I have like a kind of red kind of tint on here to help my eyes when I'm looking at the screen. So that's how I look with my glasses on. But, I need to pay for stuff, so I do, after a while, take the book down at its peak moment, usually when the crap hits the fan moment, and say, hey, if you want any more, you gotta buy the book. By that time, hopefully I have an editor and have made enough money from doing this whole venture of, going into my back catalog of pulling characters that you'll love into these books and getting it done. So, in Black's Innocence, there are related characters that, of course, you want to know that does that. So the related characters, of course, there's the Innocent Vengeance, which is the short story. And like all these books that I mentioned, their links are actually below. So there's Innocent Vengeance, which is the short story, the first 3 chapters of Black's Innocence, which you can check out for free right now. You can just click right there, subscribe, and get the story right away. Then there's, of course, Wicked Chances, because you're going to meet a character called Shadow in the book, in Black's Innocence. And then you're going to also meet another character called Dwight Bowman. And he's in Sins, Iniquity. He has his own book as well, so you can check those out. And pretty much that's how I had been making money from live stories, is that when I do these live stories, you're going to meet other characters that are intertwined in other books or have their own books somewhere else. And in this whole realm of things, you go and you find one book and it leads you to another book. But all these books are standalone. They're not series. They are standalone. I do want to point that out. And the worst thing about it is that I guess, the feedback from the alpha readers in this whole process, I'm really always terrified all the time, no matter what, even after 40 over 45 books, I'm always terrified of what my alpha readers are going to say about, you know, where I'm going. I'm not scared to go down there, you know, go through, you know, the story and get the characters. I'm true to the characters. I am, but, you know, alpha readers will come in and say, oh, this is a bunch of bull or anything. Well, I kind of like the ones that really know my writing and they say, well, Sylvia, okay, you need to work on this, but, you know, man, that I burned food, or I drove through a couple of lights, which is bad. No reading while driving, please. You know, or I suffered the next day because I could not sleep as I waited for you to release the next chapter and the next chapter, and finally the book was done. But with this whole process, you get instant feedback. Instant, when I say instant, you get instant feedback. I have published a chapter, and like less than 5 minutes later, you know, I'm getting a comment at the bottom of the chapter of who just read it, like as if they were waiting. And sometimes I'm publishing chapters at 3-4 in the morning, and they're like, hey, okay, I'm here, I read it, this is what I think. So it's kind of great that you get instant feedback. It does help that, and then you kind of know like what characters they like, because if I decide to do a spin-off on a sub character, you know, I know instantly, okay, I know which character from this book I can pull. You get a glimpse into me as an author right away, because I'm interacting with my sneak readers, and that's who I call them, my sneak readers, instantly. For the alpha readers come in and they want to really get in touch with me, or they really want to talk to me, you know, reading the book and talking with me about it. You know, I'll give it to you, you know, I'll let you know, but I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I've met people who will walk up to me and be like, oh, hey, Sylvia, I've been reading your book, and see, I gotta go somewhere and I can't get back online. Can you just tell me like what's gonna happen? Is this gonna happen? Is this? And I won't talk to you. I'm not gonna tell you the book, no matter what. I'm gonna tell you the book. You gotta go through it with me. I'm literally going through the book as we're going. You're reading it. I'm writing it. That's what it is. That's why it's called a live book. And finally, you get to see how the readers interact with one another. A lot of them have their own opinion about the stories, you know, that I bring to life. I think I touch on a lot of things that people think about but don't want to talk about. And so then they interact with each other. Well, how do you feel about it? I would have not done that. Would you really have done that? Is this really believable? And it helps me shape the reality that they have been brought into a little bit better. In terms of, once I, you know, I make notes that they say, and then I go back after I'm all done and I add to the book, of course, and hey, it might need a new storyline here. This is kind of like a dull moment. I didn't get any comments, so I know something's wrong in this area. So I kind of like, I love that my alpha readers just really bring it when they come into the story. And it's no mean comments, you know, they're criticism, but no mean comments, you know, and I always tell them they're not allowed to make threats to me. It just disrupts the creative process. You know, don't tell me how you're gonna fly, you know, here and take me out if I don't finish the book, or kidnap me, or something like that. But sneak readers can always go, and if you want to become a sneak reader, and it's kind of like a Patreon, but I call them sneak readers, you can become one of my Patreons by, you know, clicking the links below. You actually, what happens is that you will get the unedited version, my edited version of the book once it's done. All sneak readers do. It's $15 a year for right now, so you better get it when it's hot. And you are privy to, we're going to be doing a lot more for sneak readers in the upcoming years and stuff, year or so. So you guys can get more bonuses and bonus chapters, bonus books, and things like that. So I want you to, if you would love to be a sneak reader, go down there, become a sneak reader, subscribe to the live story, and join me. Join me now. So all the books I talked about are basically down into the links. So I want you guys to really check it out. And I do talk about the Black Family series, so if you're interested, go up here And of course, you can, if you don't want to be a sneak reader, but you would love to donate to my editor to help me out on Black's Innocence, which I would love you to do, please. And you can always make a donation down in my PayPal, which the links, of course, are down there. And check out other books, which is at sylviahubbard.com/books. And I hope you see me come back again. I'm going to be talking more about the Black's Innocence, get you more into Tyler and his backstory. A lot of people want to know the history and stuff like that. More about my writing process, and of course related books again, and how I self-edit these blog posts so fast. Like people say, how do you turn like a chapter around a day? It's usually about a 48-hour period. I do it during the week, and then I give myself a break on the weekends, get life done, and then get right back on the hustle and grind. And of course, the plotting of it all. How do I keep up with the entire plot of the book? And that's going to be interesting. So I want you guys to stay tuned for more videos about Black's Innocence. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube and share this with other groups, you know, with other writers who are having that struggling problem in writing. Because, you know, I will share, like, oh my God, I'm having a difficult time. And I do in the book, and, you know, as I'm writing the book, I do talk to them and tell them, oh my God, this was a difficult chapter, or this is a really long chapter, or it's kind of funky, but hey, it's here. So I do like that. So join me at Black's Innocence, sylviahubbard.com, Black's Innocence, and of course donate, subscribe, share, and show me love by giving me comments. I would love for you to tell me what you think of the book. Tell me what you think of the series that I'm doing, the video series that I'm doing now, and don't forget to check out other videos as well. You guys have a good day. I'm sorry I talked so long, but thanks for staying and joining me. Have a great day.